I really like that music that Lisa picked. Hey, everyone, Patriots and friends alike, welcome in. Really excited to have you here today. We have a special show for you. We are going to let you in on a little secret about the Unity tour. You're going to get to see the people who are going to make this thing happen, the people who are in the back end of it and working behind the scenes and doing a lot of work. Obviously, a couple of weeks out, it's going to start September 3rd. So these guys are busy. And when I say busy, lucky to get a 5-minute phone conversation in at some points because they've got so much going on. So we're going to go through that. We're going to introduce you to the team. You're going to get a sense of what we've got planned for you. It is going to be exciting. I can't wait. But before we get too deep into this, I just want to let you know that you need to go over scribiggov.com is where you'll find out the most about the Unity Tour. There's a button at the top of the page. It says Unity Tour. That's the most direct way to go. We have another domain that sometimes people have trouble with. So scribiggov.com. Look at the top of the page. It says Unity Tour. Click there. All the dates, the times, the locations, everything is being put up there because I know people are texting me and asking me, Rob, when are you going to be here? When are you guys going to be here? That schedule is there and it is dynamic, which means it's going to be updated as things go. You got the best laid plans sometimes. Sometimes things change along the way. Anyway, let me bring in somebody who is the brainchild or the person who came up with this brainchild, I should say. Mr. Herms, how are you today? Oh, look at this. He's soaking.
That's right.
Time traveling hot tub. I love it.
That's right. I figured out a way to work from the jacuzzi. Oh, wow. It's been great. Robert, based on your introductions, I guess I just figured out that everybody here is a proctologist because you said we work on the back end. That's awesome.
Yeah. That's what they do.
I didn't know I had that degree. I hope y'all are wearing gloves. That's all I have to say.
Okay, we can have a fail once in a while, right?
Oh, that was beautiful. Beautiful. So yeah, it's getting close. What do we? I think 2 weeks and well, for my travel about 2 weeks, but 2 weeks and 4 days out, if I'm correct.
What people want to know, I know when you come up and you say, "Hey, I got an idea," the team goes. They hold their breath like, oh, now what? So, how did this one come about? This one was a godsend from what I understand.
It was. I would say most things after with the last 4 years have been, definitely a God spark in the ear thing. This one was, I was getting frustrated with the divisional behavior inside the Patriot movement, right? I thought it was catty, unnecessary, backstabbing, all these truthers calling out other truthers on their shows. And I said, who does that serve? That was a question I asked. And of course, the answer, it serves the deep state cabal. It doesn't serve each other.
Yep.
Right. So that was one of the things. So I said, you know what? I feel that, as you and I talk about this all the time, I always try to look at what's the perspective from the people, the wonderful people that we're doing this work for. What is their perspective? And I believe if they're frustrated, if I'm frustrated, they're probably super frustrated because they're kind of on the outside looking in.
Yep.
And they're counting on these people. And sometimes what if they're counting on, or what if they like two people, yet they're going at each other? That's got to be painful. So I said, okay, what can I do? And I said, I'm going to create the Unity Project. That was the first God spark we got. And the Unity Project consisted of getting a whole bunch of truthers together, and they made a 1-minute video. I have not even published it yet, on positive messaging. I thought that was really, really important. So we got, I don't know, Lisa would know, probably 20 or 30 of those. And then after that, I started thinking about a song. How can we get a song that's going to unite us? And I came up with this idea, and then somebody you're going to bring on a little bit later, we'll introduce him. I asked, would you like to write the song? And he not only jumped at the chance, he did a phenomenal job. And I'm a pain in the ass to work with in the creative way. I am, because I said, I need this, I need this, I need that, and I need that. Now go have fun with it. And it's like at the beginning, I literally was, okay, so we need to put reggae, country, rock, and a chorus together all in one song.
We're in here, but
so then that happened. And then the next thing happened is all of a sudden I said, okay, how are we going to help the people? How are we going to move forward, give them some real tools, and get people together on the same page? And it hit me, Unity Tour. And I said, really, God? Really?
Another
I
tour,
I
Lewis.
said
Another
at
tour.
the end of at the last tour, I said I will never do this
That's
again.
right. Yeah, I heard
And
that.
I got a slap in the back of the head, and he goes, "Yep, this is what you got to do." I go, "Okay." So I
Wow.
embraced it, and then I said I did something crazy, which Bruce knows about, and I said, "You know what? How many of these can we stick into a month?" I started rolling down the map, and I'm like, okay, we could do 2, 3 in a day sometimes,
Oh.
right? And I said, oh, I'm probably gonna have to give some days off, but those days off are usually driving. My boot camp troop tour kind of figured that one out, and so all this stuff happening, and it kept coming around 33 days, and I go, that's awesome. Let's do that, because guess what? 33 is our numbers. That's not the satanic cabal's numbers. They want to try to claim it. Not going to happen. So we're taking back our numbers. So it turned out that we did 50. We are doing 50 in 33 days. 11,000 miles, snaking all across the country, starting in Jacksonville, Florida, ending up in Tampa, Florida. And the idea is, and I'll leave it with this, and we can bring on some guests, is when Bruce, myself, and somebody new we're going to introduce you to, Andrew, show up on site, right? What's going to happen is we're going to be set up within 15 minutes, and Bruce will be playing music. And immediately get that vibe going, so people can understand. And hopefully, we will have a singer for some type of Patriot song at every single event. We're inviting anybody in any one of the cities that we're at. If you can sing a Patriot song and do it well, come on over and you can sing whatever song it is. God Bless America, whatever it is. I will not be pledging allegiance to the flag, but that's a whole nother cabal situation that we can talk about separately. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go into Bruce will probably cover some local news for the day, maybe in the city of the choice or something that's going on there. We'll talk about the speakers that are going to be there, and then we're going to go through the 4 pillars. So if anybody's I don't have it on this computer, I don't know if you have the image there, the one with the eagle and it says United up and down, but I can give people an idea. So the word unite, if you look at it this way, vertically instead of horizontally, I believe that's vertical is up and down, if I
Correct. You're
remember
correct.
correctly from my public schooling.
High school math, you know?
So yeah, so the word unite is UNIT. So the first one is united to eliminate. N is new world control. The I is illegal immigration. Don't see why any patriot couldn't get around those 4 pillars. Just those 4. You could barely see it, Bruce, because it's got a black background.
Yeah.
But that was it. I don't see how anybody can't get behind those 4 principles right there. So then we're going to talk about those. We're going to give some ideas on each one of those. Then we'll bring the speakers up. And then Bruce and I will deliver tools that we're working on that actually can work with inside your community. And that's going to be in regards to the Freedom in Action site. By the way, all of this is free, guys. We're not charging a penny for all this. Thanks to one of our sponsors, our main sponsor that we'll introduce to you here in a minute, we can do this because I don't know possibly how we could do this free, but we wanted to give it free. That was the main thing. We want no barrier of entry to this. So then we'll bring on the speakers. And then at the end, Bruce and I will go through some actual things you can do within your community and give you tools, physically give you something, how you can make a difference. Maybe it's in a home garden. Maybe it's a way you manifest a prayer. Maybe it's being a digital warrior. Maybe it's going into your school district and doing some work or going to the sheriff's department. We're going to have it all for you, right? These are badass events. And this is about unity. So if some truthers or patriots want to show and they don't even want to speak, come give hugs to everybody, guys. You're working for we the people. Don't forget that. And I know there's a lot of egos out there that tend to forget it. What's in it for me? What do I get? How long do I get to speak? Can I sell my product? No. Bring your ass there and support we the people.
I love it.
Right? So that's what we're going to do. And then at the end, we're going to end with a beautiful song that I collaborated in, and I can't take as much credit as the person we're going to bring on because he wrote it, and we're going to introduce him in a moment here. And he wrote the song. We're going to end with it, and it's called "To Unite." And then we'll be playing probably at the end one of my favorites from Lee Greenwood while we're packing up, and then we're out to the next stop. Sometimes 2, sometimes 3 in a day. We're going to bring so much love and real hope with tangible results. I expect that we're going to have tons of people at every event, and probably convoys following us all over the place. So I think I gave it the best synopsis. Lisa, now you can take that and make it a commercial.
She's definitely got it going on. Lisa's been doing so much work for us behind the scenes. Thank you, Lisa, for all you do. We're going to introduce...
Before we bring somebody on,
yeah,
let me introduce my wife because she's not on screen.
Okay.
I want her to come over here. Right here, baby. This is fine. So this is Elli.
Hi, Verity.
See what I do? See, I'm covering her head. All right, go right there.
Oh my God.
So this is my lovely wife, Elli, right? Which, by the way, I had to get approval from her in order to do this. I literally told her after the last one, we've lost so much money on this and so much stress that she really has veto power over the tours now. So I had to break it down to her, and I was surprised. She said immediately, she goes, "Okay, makes sense. Let's do it." I'm like, wow.
Wow.
So maybe she just wants to get rid of me for 33 days. I don't know. See, there it is. So that's my lovely wife, Elli. She's the brains behind the operation. I'm just a pretty face.
Oh, people are asking about your shirt. What kind of shirt you're wearing? Because they kind of like it.
Okay, well here I'm in my jacuzzi,
yes,
right? And I didn't want you to see man boobs, so I put on a very very tight swim shirt. No, so when I go snorkeling, I have a bunch of snorkeling shirts. This just happens to be one of them. I just thought it'd be more appropriate than me being half naked on this program. So that's why I'm wearing this shirt. So I think it's is it Rip Curl? Whatever. Rip Curl is a company that makes a lot of this stuff.
Awesome. Thank you, Louis, for that.
Those massive arms are mine, by the way.
Oh, they are. Yeah, they're on. Closer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You've been working out.
Those are made in my garage.
It's padded.
It is padded, exactly. Bruce said it's padded.
All right, well, let's
Robert,
bring on our first guest, a man who is actually helping to fund this and make it a reality, our primary sponsor, Mr. Matthew Geiger. Welcome, my friend.
What's going on, boys? How are you? Good to see everyone.
Good to see you.
I call him Pretty Boy.
Pretty Boy.
No, it's awesome. I'm looking forward to this thing, man. It's like, you sponsor this, and it's like I don't even care about the ROI. It's like people get together, everybody has a good time. That's good enough for us. So
we appreciate you, Matt, too, because this was a huge stress for us. My wife and I came out of pocket on all the other tours.
I know
the financial loss was astronomical. So I brought this to your attention, and you jumped at it so quickly. I just feel we're really blessed to have you on board and supporting this venture, because as you're starting to find out, it's very expensive.
Yeah, well, we like doing it. Like I said, and I talk to people all the time, and it's funny. You talk to the people in the Patriot community, and they're like, they'll be, buying gold, silver, whatever the case, and they're like, I live in this, liberal stronghold, and they don't get a chance to express themselves and have these conversations. And I'm like, these are the type of events where those people, if you feel like you're trapped, go out to one of the dates. You got 33 cities, go to an event, go meet all your new best friends, because that's where what you meet at these places.
Yep. Absolutely. Wow. So are you going to be showing up at a few of these with us? The answer is yes.
I definitely will. Yeah. We have some other events we're going to be doing. We're going to be in Denver, probably September 20th or so. There's an event over there that we're doing, but I should be popping in and out of the tour throughout the whole thing. So I'll try to come meet you in different parts of the country and, come say hello to everybody.
That's awesome. So I have breaking news. Somebody just said I married up. I would agree with you.
Gotta love it.
Araceli is the best.
Gotta love it. Matt, we really appreciate you and all that you do to support the tour. This is really, we couldn't do it without you kind of thing. So we really appreciate your
My
effort
pleasure.
and being part of it. And let us know where people should go to learn more about your company, because you are the sponsor. And we'll be talking a lot about what you're doing and how you do it differently than some other companies.
Well, first off, it's Verity Metals, veritymetals.com, VERITY metals, METALS.com. I do it differently because I offer a lot more in terms of storage options. I offer real vaults, not this, the gold industry is kind of like these cookie cutter models, and they can be good, they're fine. But I've really investigated and have really crossed my T's and dotted my I's in terms of places where you can store your stuff. If it's an IRA or 401k, or if you do a cash purchase, like a bank wire or something like that, obviously you take possession of yourself. But I'm giving people, with IRAs, I'm giving people, here's your shipping information. Here's all the documentation, just stuff that really gives people the reassurance that, hey, this gold's moving from this place to this place. So just a lot of the things that kind of get overlooked at a lot of these gold companies, even the biggest ones you see advertised out there. And it's much more personalized service. It's like you're calling me up, you're dealing with me personally. The buck stops right here, right at this desk. So it's like I'm accountable to the people personally. And this is a group of people I want to deal with. I want to deal with the Patriot community. These are the people I want to, I've been blessed and fortunate enough where I can sort of pick and choose who I want to work with too. That's why I sponsor your guys' podcast, right? Because I want to talk to your viewers. So I think the tour is going to be fantastic. We love doing it. And like I said, if the ROI was zero, it's still money well spent because we're getting the word out.
Totally agree. Totally agree. Any other questions for Matt before we jump on to our next guest?
No, and Robert, I don't know. Are you going to do a collage with everybody at the end, or is it just one at a time? I'm just curious.
Yeah, well, we could pop on the full collage. You want to see the whole team? Here's the whole
Just
team,
one
everybody.
second.
Look at all those people. Look at those smiling faces.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All righty. So who's
Look,
up next?
I'm on top of Lewis.
Yeah. Sure, I'm sure my wife appreciated that joke.
Bruce. Bruce is always my God, look at the way he's dressed. Mr. Poppy, welcome into the show.
What's going on, everybody? Yeah, I am having a fantastic time down here in Florida. And Robert was not joking. We were busier than a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest getting ready for this tour. I've been spending the last few days working, trying to get people to do the graphics, because we want a big, the RV is getting a real big, huge transformation. Our Esther, the old RV, if you remember it from the Truth Tour, I am now the owner of that, in case anybody doesn't know. Won that through auction, and been major renovations getting this thing ready for the road to bring everybody in America, all the Patriots, and even some trolls, haters, and stalkers, man. They're welcome as well. That we can, bring everybody together under the same, 4 pillars. That's the key here, is that we need to narrow our focus. And everybody's worry about this and this and this. If we can narrow our focus and everybody be pulling the rope in the same direction, I think we'll move this ball down the field a lot further than if we just everybody goes their own way.
Yeah. And Bruce is doing so much work on Esther. By the way, Esther is the name of the RV. Esther's in a huge transition right now, so much so that we're going to name her Eric when we're done with her.
How dare you assume her gender? But I don't know if anybody, remember the Truth Tours. Esther, if you've seen the show Breaking Bad, that RV in Breaking Bad, it resembled that very, very closely.
It did. Yes, it did.
And so, I had to get rid of that and change it up. We're turning it into something better now. And so take a look. This is what Esther looks like currently as of right now.
Total makeover.
There it is.
Wow.
Fresh paint. It looks like a giant mail truck currently. Before I put the accents on there, the red and the blue, it was all white. It looked like a giant ice cream truck. But when we add the graphics, it's going to be epic. I cannot wait to drive down the road and trigger so many people with what we're putting on the side of this thing.
I think there's only 4 people that have actually seen the graphics so far. not in counting all the fools that are trying to overcharge us for the for,
Oh my
for
gosh.
for printing them and putting them on. Matt will appreciate that we are. Bruce is like on his 12th person trying to get the right price and the right installation.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Good thing I'm frugal with somebody else's money for sure. Because
Yeah.
if I had jumped at the first one, I mean, good. And it was over $5,000 they were telling me for what we want to do, and I'm like, no, I'm not looking for gold-plated graphics. We're not wrapping the entire thing, So it's been a challenge to find the right person to do quality work for a reasonable price. And that's unfortunately the way some of society is, and people don't want to work. people are lazy. And so we're trying to break through that as well and get some action back in people's lives.
Very cool. Bruce, you're awesome. I can't wait to be with you on the road. Let's bring on somebody that was going to be on the road with us. We're sad that he's not going to be, but we absolutely love this person. Let's bring on Mr. Kevin, if you could.
Okay.
Did I screw you up? Did you have a certain order?
No, not at all. There's Mr. Pasco. Kevin, how are you? Look at the Deputy for Freedom shirt and everything. Hey, you looking great.
Yeah. Hey, screw big gov hat. I wouldn't let you down. I go to the hospital wearing this shit,
Wow.
As you did.
Red pill my nurses, red pill my doctors. And had a couple struggles in there, basically night shift, but was very surprised. Had a lot of awakened people, so it was really good.
Oh, good.
So, Kevin, we're not going to tell your whole story here. I just want to let people know, though, Kevin went through some serious surgery. So he was scheduled to do the whole Unity tour with us, but there's no way for his health that it would make any sense. So we're happy that Kevin is on the mends, and happy that we designed the Unity tour around a special date for Kevin, which is, we literally designed it around Kevin. That's how much we love him and his lady, Karen. So that's going to be pretty cool. So Kevin, how you feeling first and foremost?
I'm actually feeling a lot better. Still recovering at home, but all the love, light, and prayers have been hitting me. All the healing and stuff. I mean, Phoebe's been phenomenal, talking to my grandma. I mean, it's crazy stuff, but you can't make it up, and I'm truly a believer. I mean, you changed my life on Truth Tour 2. Well, first of all, meeting you guys all on Truth Tour 1 in the Vegas event. That was epic. And then, of course, you guys kind of adopted me as the buzzer guy and camera guy for Truth Tour 2. And I had the honor and privilege of driving around in Esther on it. And I was really looking forward to doing it again. It's just, circumstances and the way the medical system is. It took a little longer to get my surgery, so I'm still recovering. But I'm going to definitely be at the Vegas event for sure. And looking forward to seeing everybody. And, of course, San Diego for our special day. So,
beautiful. Well,
where are your props, Kevin?
Where's what?
Where are your props? You said you were going to bring props.
Oh, well, no, I was trying to get them. I couldn't find my buzzer. I mean, stuff's...
No, it's construction cones, you said. You want to bring construction cones. Where are those?
Oh, yeah. Well, we went out to lunch yesterday with my mom and a pedicure because, there's something easy to do because I'm kind of laid up. My first trip out of the house, so...
Kevin, you've been out to lunch your whole life. I don't know why you would put it to one day.
I know. Well, I'm starting to get my appetite back. They told me I could eat anything I want, so I splurged. I had some Applebee's steak and broccoli, so that was good. First real food since hospital, which yuck. But I'm glad to be back with you guys.
We love and appreciate you, and we can't wait to see you in Vegas and San Diego.
Oh, for sure. And maybe in between. I'll be there in spirit. I left a lot of DNA in Esther last trip.
I know. You'll be there on chat too. Robert's going to be live streaming this, everybody, every single event. But if you use that as an excuse to stay home, I will hunt you down.
Hunt you down, baby.
Come on.
I'll hold you to it.
Because this is the last tour. No, for reals. As my wife gets her shoe out. Oh, honey, don't throw it at
it's
me.
It's the semifinal tour. Yes, we got it.
He said that 3 times already.
I know.
Times the charm.
Just stop. Just stop. Stop. You're driving the bus over me. Don't do it.
Hey, Kevin, we're going to find a way to have you help out and be part of the fun as well. So maybe you'll co-host with me on some of the streams or something.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I'd love to.
You know, Kevin is the guy, just so you know what Kevin does, Kevin is the guy who brings the humor into the tour, right? So he's always the guy cracking jokes and sending us memes and making funny videos and stuff. So he keeps it light, and we really do need that. That's an important part of any organization. So we appreciate you, Kevin.
The doctors thought I was nuts because I'd be crying in pain, laughing at the same time. And then I had nurses visiting me all night, just trying to cheer themselves up, you know.
Brother.
So but that's me.
Appreciate it, Kevin. Thank you so much.
Well, love you guys.
Love
have
you
a
too.
great show. And have a good trip until I see you. I can't wait.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Lewis, who do you want next? We can have anybody.
Let's bring on these two gentlemen that are sitting together, which I have a lot of love for. That would be awesome. And based on the fact they're sitting together, you may just have to have me on screen, Robert. I'm not quite sure. You know the logistics better than I do.
Yeah, I'm looking for their shot here and see if I can make it work. Oh, they can work that way.
I just noticed there's some good-looking people in the Zoom room. Holy crap.
And there we are.
Oh, there we go.
My two buddies are
you got
here.
them together. You guys need to get a little closer. We know you are. There you go. That's awesome. You do the introductions of these fine gentlemen, Robert. Robert leaves right when I say that.
No, I'm looking. They are muted. You guys unmute yourself, please, so we can hear you. There's always something, you know? Anyway, Joe Rosati and Scott Stone are joining us.
The irony is those are techie guys.
Those are, yeah, well, they do a truth stream on Rumble, and they've got a show a little bit right after we're done here tonight. They do a Friday show, and I think they're on, let's see here. No, they're still frozen on our side too. So maybe what we'll do is let them figure out the technical stuff, and we'll bring on someone else as we...
Yep, good idea.
Yeah, they're still frozen. Okay, we'll...
Let's bring on, how about we bring on somebody new? Andrew.
Andrew. Hey, there's Andrew. Hey, Andrew.
There he is.
Hey, guys.
Andrew, so good to see you here. So real quick, I'm going to have you introduce yourself. I'm just going to introduce what you're going to be doing. He's kind of he's the guy that's helping replace Kevin. You can never replace Kevin, Andrew, just so you know. But this is a gentleman. He'll be helping drive, film, run things on the ground, probably distributing T-shirts. Who knows? And he's already been doing a lot to help us in the background right now, which we really appreciate. You've already stepped up superb. So, Andrew, if you can maybe introduce yourself, how you found out about us, so on and so forth.
Yeah. So I was found you through the Truth Tour, and I met Bruce, I met Lewis, I met Allan, and I love what you were doing. The funny thing was, I was asking Bruce, hey, can I help you drive the RV back to San Diego? And he's like, nope. Well, of course, he talked it over with his lovely lady, and they didn't need my services or my assistance. And so it's funny, I've been wanting to go on a tour for decades. I've been overseas in the military, but wanted to live life touring America. And finally, Allan's like, hey, reach out to Andrew. So going back, I served 8 years in the military as a heavy equipment operator, realized that fought in wars on false pretenses, and wanted to live a quiet life. And then when all the lockdowns happened, I'm like, wait a minute, these masks won't protect us, and so 7 months later, I meet the Google whistleblower, and I worked with him 24/7 for 3.5 weeks. And then I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. There's a lot of things that I've just learned, and I wanted to be able to share it with other people. And I saw how the tech companies were censoring people. So Allan's wanting to chime in.
Yeah. Hold on. I gotta mute somebody. I don't have that control. Can you mute everybody that's not talking, Robert?
Yeah, working on it.
Appreciate it. Go ahead, Andrew.
So actually Allan was a big part, and so if we realize that we're all working together as a team trying to bring truth to the surface, and I just want to be a part of that. So using my military knowledge, using my experience as a travel agent, using my experience as a driver, doing special events. And so I think that this is going to be exciting. It's a part road rally, part meeting people in person, part getting information, part party, part networking event. So I really hope that a lot of people take advantage of what you're putting together here.
Cool. Well, we appreciate you stepping up. It's going to be a lot of fun for you. It's going to be more work than you think. I'll just let you know. Bruce and everybody that's been on can attest to that. They don't like me during the tour often, but they like me at the end when they survive. So, because I run it like a business and sometimes even like a boot camp. But we will have a lot of fun.
Yeah,
but we have to always remember when we're feeling tired or whatever, we're doing this for we the people. So there'll be suck it up moments for all of us. Now, interesting enough.
Keep in mind that in the Navy, a half day is 12 hours and a full day is 24 hours. So,
exactly. Okay.
We went 30 days without a day off. So I'm almost prepared for this.
Now you're going to do just fine for sure. I do want to warn you though, at the beginning, Bruce and his lovely wife, Natalie, keep Bruce back on if you could.
I can.
Bruce and his lovely wife, Natalie, Natalie will say, please guys, could you help drive so Bruce doesn't drive all it? Bruce will say, yeah, that's cool. You guys could drive. When it comes down to it, it's going to be so hard to pry him out of that seat. I'm just letting you know ahead of time. But we'll somehow, we may even trick him. Like, I'll get the keys. We'll start driving away and have him run and jump into his own RV is what I think is probably going to happen. Maybe he'll have to jump into the trailer in the back. I don't know. But it'll be fun.
Yeah, just a quick clarification. We didn't, outright refuse to have Andrew come with us. And we were planning using this trip as a kind of a getaway, kind of a newlywed, kind of a husband and wife reunited situation because we've been separated for a little while. So we were looking forward to spending some alone time in the RV. That was why.
That's no alone time on trip tour.
Yeah, Andrew, when you saw the bumper sticker go up that says, if the RV's rocking, don't bother knocking, you should have known right at that moment what was happening. Oh well, it's going to be fun because you know what, I'm actually loving this image on the screen because I can tell you just what I've known a little bit from Andrew and what I already know from Bruce. You guys in some aspects are going to be diametrically opposed. And I'm kind of the guy in the middle that is halfway where Bruce is and halfway where Andrew is. So this is going to be very interesting. Now, not opposed in a bad way, right? Just completely different value set. It's going to be so much fun.
I just got to get a onesie and some glasses. My glasses don't look the same. I got Oakley's. So if I could get glasses that match a onesie, we could be twins.
Yeah. Well, what I hope you don't get is what Bruce has hidden, and he'll bring it out, and that's a Borat bathing suit. Please don't.
100% no.
Good for you. I'm a almost no on that myself. Well, Andrew, it's so awesome to have you supporting us. I'm sure you'll get some tips from Kevin because he's been through the wars on this, and he's always been our go-to guy. And Andrew, you're doing great so far. Really appreciate you stepping up, brother.
Awesome.
All right,
Whew.
Robert.
We just keep it going. We got so many people. I think I'm gonna bring on our buddy Lance because he is also sponsoring our event, and it'd be kind of fun to have him tell us a little bit about what he's up to and all that fun stuff. Mr. Shutler, how are you?
Great, thanks, Robert.
Good to see you.
Hey, Lewis.
Hello, Lance. Hey, so Lance, you have a new affiliate that's actually in the group right now, and he's been promoting only your stuff on our show, and his name's Allan Fountain. So,
Wow.
and
Thank
he
you,
just
Allan.
absolutely loves your product. I mean, really, really does. So, just wanted to let you know that. How you doing, brother?
Great. Thank you, Lewis. And thank you, Allan. That's so cool. And, Lewis and Robert, thank you guys for helping to set that up. That's awesome. And that's what we're trying to do is really get this medicine out there. And I use that word, very particularly medicine. We view it as medicine, to really help people. And, when I asked Robert, what should I bring to the table to kind of talk about, Robert talked about unity. And I kind of want to just briefly go back to a show that we did now coming up like a year and a half ago, Lewis, when we were talking about meditation and peaceful gatherings. And really what you guys are doing, you guys already know this, but each time with each of those events, people coming together with the same intention for the heart and the mind of, whatever it is in particular, but just in general, it's for we, the people, to help us all grow and wake up and take back our power in this country and in the world. And, there's so many cool studies that have taken place, even in this cabal controlled, Western scientific system, showing how that, yes, when we the people come together with the same intentions, meditating, praying, all of that powerful things can happen. Peace increases, war goes down. What Bruce was saying earlier, like we need to align and come together. It's like the laser effect. And that's something that we talked about in that show of, when coherence is there, when the energies are literally matched, then these crime rates would go down. And so because we're doing this, we are aligning with all of these events, people coming together for the good of all of humanity. And I believe that just literally what Bruce, you had said, that we're going to like push this down the road very fast. I think that what you guys are doing with this is so cool in all of the ways. And from like a really like high level, consciousness perspective, you guys are like busting the door open for the awareness and the consciousness of unity to mass spread, because you're doing it every day, more than one time, or more than once some days. And, that in and of itself is going to open these doors for all these cool things that we know that are happening and we know that are coming. But like you've said so many times, Lewis, and you as well, Robert, we know we're watching a movie, but we also have to play our parts. And this is what is so cool about life and God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, that we can have ultimate faith and trust that we can in some ways sit back and relax and enjoy the show and know that this is in a higher, these are in higher hands. But we also know that we have to be humble enough and strong enough to take physical action and mental action here in the world to play our part and meet God halfway, so to speak, to create this heaven on earth. So, this all just sort of came out, you guys, but I love everything. I love you guys and everything that you're doing. All of these are answered prayers, people coming together. This is what we want. Think about how much fun this is, just doing all of this stuff together, as a human race and, as Americans trying to take back our country so that we can show the rest of the world how it's done.
Yeah, that's actually exactly what we're doing. You've nailed it. This is leading by example. This is bringing us within 3 feet of each other, because that's when we resonate the most together and the most power that we could possibly have. Of course, that's why the cabal try to keep us 6 feet apart. So this is the vibration and working within the quantum realm. And the people don't have to understand that we're going to be working within the quantum realm to resonate within the quantum realm. And that's the beauty about this. So I believe this is an absolute game changer. I was on so many hours yesterday and so many hours today with the guy building the team, I guess now, building the app. The app looks like it's going to be done. It looks like it's going to be on Google Play. It's going to be on the iStore. And that is going to be another game changer. Guys, I am so excited about the team that we put together here through God's grace. We are just, and here's the thing, we can kick ass, pray and manifest at the same time. Those aren't mutually exclusive. We've been convinced that we need to be docile. No, we do not need to be docile. We need to pick everybody up and move forward. And if we need to kick some doors down, figuratively and literally, maybe we have to do that, right? We're going to make a difference. Lance, we love you so much. Bruce, did you want to pipe in here?
Love you too, Lewis. Thank you.
Bruce is muted. Robert did a great job. Muted Bruce.
Yeah, so
could you turn on the RV also?
No. But yeah, no, Lance is fantastic. His products are awesome. But yeah, this is the whole thing. And like Lance said, or if Lewis said, if you don't have to understand that we're operating, you can still get the benefits of that quantum realm by just being in the proximity of all of us in the high vibe stuff, because it's gonna be epic. It's gonna be off the chain. I envision it. I get goosebumps. The little hair standing up underneath my onesie is very, very good. So I'm super excited. Yeah.
Ay. Can you take Bruce
I
off
put
the
the
screen?
onesie on because somebody
I have to
requested.
deal with this guy over a month, Robert. Why do I have to deal with him right now?
Oh, come on. We all love Bruce. And Lance, thank you for your constant support of our show and everything that we're doing. We so appreciate your company, and your products are just absolutely amazing. And I had some Ascent coffee this morning. Ooh, baby, what a great way to start the day.
Awesome, Robert. Thank you so much, truly. And I'll be there in Tampa on the 5th, you guys.
Yes.
Yep. Awesome. Can't wait to see you, brother. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Lance.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
All right. I think we got our Truth Stream buddies back, so I'm going to put them on. And just give me a second here. Oh, I hear them. They sound really good.
Scott, get over there on
Can you hear us? Everybody? Are we there?
Are we there yet? We're there.
Are we coming in okay?
You are. This is
All
Joe
right.
Rosati in blue and Scott Stone in green. Two wild and crazy guys that get a lot of stuff done. Actually, you guys have a show coming up a little bit later today on Truth Stream on Rumble, don't you?
We do.
Okay.
Yes, with Penny L.A. Shepherd, who's the original 11, that the character in Stranger Things is based off of, from what we've heard thus far. So.
And the lovely Denise Stevens is joining us as well.
Ooh.
So it'll be a lot of fun.
It'll be a lot of fun.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah, you guys know Denise. She's fantastic.
Yeah, no question.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I just want to say real quick, there's really a comfort that the first, and I'll say this for a few people, Lance's face is one of the most comforting faces
It is.
out there. Then we got Allan Fountain, who just we adore. Kevin from the Truth Tour. We get to meet Andrew finally, which is great because we heard he's going to be part of the show. Bruce Poppy, the troll doll with his little hair. I mean, it's such a great crew here. So we're honored.
Tanner.
And, yeah,
Can't leave
Tanner's
Tanner
down
out.
here. And then we have Marjorie Taylor Blue, maybe not green. Michelle, I haven't met you yet. What a great crew.
She's shaking her head.
And Lewis is saying all the things
didn't go
that
over well.
Scott and I can't say. We wanted to interject, and then Lewis says like kind of that crass little thing that most of us can't get away with. So thank you, Lewis, for your sense.
Yeah, Lewis, in the intro, wonderful appearance by Articelli. And I just want to say, if I ever do decide to get married, it's going to be pending an interview by your wife, I think. So I can get away with the same shit you get away with. That work?
I'm not lying. So she's over here and she just said yes. And she gives a big thumbs up. So she's there for you.
Excellent. Thank you, Articelli.
love it.
She said hi. Oh, how funny.
So go ahead. Where were we, Robert? We just wanted to acknowledge the beautiful people you have on the screen here.
Well,
as
we
as
appreciate that, Joe, and we appreciate you as well. And I understand somebody's been doing some writing, singing, and producing. Tell us about that.
Well, oh wait, he's talking about you, isn't he? Never mind. Go ahead, Joe.
Well, I was almost going to step back and talk about Tenor for a moment because he's really, and I will talk about Tenor for a second. Lewis had this concept for this song about unity, and he had reached out to me, and I was very honored and appreciative of it, and just started thinking about who could be part of this. And Tenor was one of the main folks, and it just so happens that Tenor's in the middle of doing one of his own songs as well. And so to have his amazing voice as part of the song is such a gift. And he's so inspired lately. And, you know, I know he lost his father recently, as I lost my father about 3.5 years ago. But the team that through this unity, through this empathy and understanding of a lot of the Screw Big Gov, the Unity Tour, the Truth Tour that Lewis and his team have put together, so many beautiful things are starting to come together, and it's just an honor. And I usually do. I've written a few songs in the last. Well, the first song I wrote was probably in 2013. That was for a specific reason, for a woman teaching a yoga class and coming into fruition. I just wanted to start, using my music songwriting skills to shed light on this stuff, and to have Lewis ask me to do this has been a gift. And then to meet people like we have on the tour in person, and to meet someone like Tenor, who's also a musician and singer, and he's put so much of his life on hold for many years in one way, but he's pushed forward in his life the things that are really important. So Tenor's become a brother in arms through this whole thing. And so I just wanted to acknowledge Stephen, and I'm so proud of him for what he's doing, because we're also working with Kristen Coppolino, and she's kind of the bridge between Lewis and I and Tenor and this song as well. And so there's a lot of beautiful things happening with people that have met through this Truth Tour movement.
So just so you understand how awesome Joe is, and there's Tenor on the screen, by the way. Tenor, I listened to your minute that of your new beautiful song, guy. This is going to be a blockbuster, but we'll get to that. We'll get to you in a sec. So Joe, just so you know how gracious Joe is. So if I have a concept or an idea, I keep throwing out things, and if there's tweaks and changes, So Joe said, so what do you want the song to look like? Kind of gave him an idea, and then I ended up sending him kind of a big list of bullet points of what could be in it. And then he did his first draft, which is wonderful, right? Did the first draft, and then I go, well, how about this? Can you do this? And again, how about this? And how about this? And how about this? Every time, and I know I got to be a penny. Every time he's so gracious, he goes, well, let's give it a shot. Let's see what we can do here. But he's so gracious every single time. And just so you know, Joe, I know okay? And I appreciate that, but you're doing an absolutely wonderful job. And thanks for putting up with me, because, when you have a vision, you have a vision. It is what it is.
Absolutely. Well, and it started off as We Are the World in a way, as an influence. But let's just think about this for a second, folks. You've got I don't know how many singers, 50. They all have reputations. There's a lot of money in the studio. They know each other. Their voices are internationally known for the nuances that they have. And after we were going through this, I'm like, how about more of a traveling Wilburys style? That way there's more like 4 to 5 singers. It still has, some of those components, but, it's the voices I was a little bit more familiar with, and it's much easier to wrap your head around 5 to 6 voices. And that, that's what we're down to now. So yeah, we've, for what we've done with a very, very little budget, and thank God for Steve,
yes.
My music producer. He's from Estonia. He's very shy. He has a very thick accent, but he's one of the most beautiful souls that I've ever met, and Scott's met him, and he's right now working on it. He's 114 hours into the song, and there's 60 vocal tracks. So usually we're done by now, but he's probably got another 40, 50 hours to work on it, because he's a stickler, and he wants things done in a certain way. And I allow him. I'm so happy to have him. I just get out of his way, and he puts more time in than any of us could imagine putting into something like this. So it's a gift. Go ahead.
I think it took like 3 hours just to get my triangle solo in the studio, and I'm not even sure it's going to make the final cut. We'll see, but
that is beautiful. That is more countdown. Yeah. And this weekend I'm starting on the video productions to marry it with the music, so that'll be fun too. Well, guys, appreciate both of you. You're phenomenal. Everything you do. Thanks for letting me into your life and bouncing ideas back and forth. Very awesome. We appreciate it.
Well, vice versa, Lewis. Thank you so much for I don't know, for just being such a great friend.
Yeah, and so many of you. I mean, if we don't know you yet, if you're here, you have beautiful hearts and minds and souls, and we're honored to be part of this. And just really appreciate everybody. And we know how much you've put on the line, and it's not easy. It's very isolating. And even working on these songs, I never thought I would be. It's still isolating, but it's going to be great to get out and actually like play with other people and interact. And I know Steven's had a chance to do that recently. And so I'm excited to hear what he has to say whenever he speaks. But thank you, everybody. We appreciate you. And
awesome.
It's going to be an exciting tour. And we'll be there in Yakima on September 18th at 5:30 for anybody who is up in the Washington State area. So it's one of
absolutely beautiful. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
All right. Thanks so much.
Is that a spaceship behind you guys?
Yes.
It's their spaceship.
It's the aluminum Falcon.
Their spaceship.
So, Robert, let's bring on Stephen Tenor right now, because I know he's walking around, so he may be. Oh, is Lisa waving? Does Lisa have to go?
Yeah, Lisa has to go. So we thought we'd bring her on real quick, and then we can.
Yeah, let's bring on Lisa.
Okay.
Sorry, Lisa.
Here is the person who takes care of all the websites and all the graphics. You hear a lot about her, but you rarely see her face. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Ooh, there it is.
Just briefly. Okay, see you later.
Gotta
go. The big reveal, Lisa.
I know Lewis just said he had to start working on the video now for this song, and I'm like, does he mean I need to start working on this video?
No, not on this one. No, this is you're lucky on this one. No, this is produced like my other videos with all the imagery and all that other stuff. So I think you're going to be off the hook on this, unless I ran out of time, and I'll be Lisa.
Yeah, Lewis is ruthless. He's cracking that whip constantly. I get so excited because I check something off my list, and he's like, "Here's 3 more things to add to your list."
Exactly right. She nailed it. I cannot say that's wrong, but you handle it like a trooper. Everybody's doing this for the people.
Yeah.
And you do amazing work. The work she does on the websites, and then she has to deal with the technical companies, by the way, are the worst. You think you stay on hold a long time with the customer service for whatever, because some company overcharged you or you didn't get your package. Oh no, you don't know until you deal with the customer service technical company. And most of the time they're in India too, and they're looking to the pamphlet and they're trying to answer the answer. Yes. They can't find the answer very much, and I'll tell you very much. It's right there. It's right there. Page 4.
Exactly
you don't see page 4? Why don't you see page 4?
Well, Bruce said earlier that, people don't want to work. And I think that's it. I think they're just slacking with customer service. They're pulling people off the streets now. I get so stressed just thinking of having to contact customer service over something. I mean, it drives me crazy. I'm on for hours, literally 3, 4, 7 hours one time just to fix one little simple thing. But my skills have evolved, so I will say that's a plus because of all of this. So
I'll say, you're kicking some ass. And Lisa, where are we going to be able to see you on the tour?
I don't know yet. Probably Lancaster. I'm thinking. I'm in Pennsylvania, so I'll meet you in Amish country. Ride some Amish buggies while we're there and stuff. I don't know. I
love it.
I might even become Amish at this point. I think they have it. I think they have it made. So
they've kind of figured it out, haven't they?
Yeah.
They really figured it out. It's amazing.
But like you were saying earlier, though, Lewis, angels wield swords for a reason. So we do have to get a little fire underneath us and start standing up and speaking up. That's I say that all the time to people. I'm trying to teach people how to empower themselves and realize just how powerful they really are. And it starts with, nutrition, like from Lance, positive people around you, so many things, meditation, I mean, there's so many things that can disconnect you from what's going on in this world. And that's me just focusing on, because I'm not going to leave this shitty world to my kids. That's for sure. I'll go down with a little fire.
Go down fighting. I love it.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it.
Absolutely.
We know that you got a role. Thank you for stepping in here.
Yes.
Really appreciate you. I'll make sure I throw 17 things at you this weekend, and it'll all be good.
I'm off till Monday. I'll see you then.
I know. Yeah.
Check your email.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everybody.
Thanks,
Bye
Lisa.
bye.
Hi, Lisa.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Cool.
So, Robert, real quick,
Yeah.
I don't know if you've noticed, but we're definitely over the target. Our chat is being hammered with trolls right now.
Really?
It's a lot, yeah, which
Wow.
is good news because that means somebody wants to pay attention to this. So that is very interesting, and the moderators are kicking ass. I've deleted 2 of them, and I think they got the rest so far. So that's a lot of fun. Yeehaw!
Let's go to
Haters hate
Steven.
us 'cause
We
they
had
won't
promised
ask.
him that we were going to bring him on. So let's go to Steven.
Let's go to Steven Tenner.
Steven Tenner, my friend. How are you?
What's happening, everybody?
Oh, I see the buggy behind you.
Ooby-dooby-doo. The mystery machine is yearning for the road, people. It's been sitting for a while I was taking care of my dad. Firstly, hello to everybody. We're getting down to the nitty gritty, and I guess if you're in this Zoom room coming on this show, you are beautiful because we took care of. We're getting down to the nitty gritty, and the Warriors are coming together. So, thank you. If I don't know you, I can't wait. I hope to see you on the tour. I'm selling everything. I have some plastic Chipotle forks and spoons because I'm trying to do the whole tour, but we'll see what happens. God is guiding. Kevin, I'm sending my love. I'm sending my God energy to you, my brother. I didn't know you were sick, but you are healed. You are healed in Jesus' name. My man, you look great.
Thanks,
I love you, brother. Can't
Love
wait
you
to
too,
see you.
brother. Thank you.
Yes. Yes, sir.
And we would love to have the mystery machine on as many stops as possible. And so you know, where the mystery machine goes, that beautiful vocal sensation Steven Tenner goes too. So he will definitely, even though he may not know it yet, he will be on stage singing for us also.
Wow. Well, I wanted to
He's
I don't
like,
know
I
how long-
cancel.
Am I ready for that?
I can't make it. No. I'd like to. I don't know how long I'll be on, but I emailed Robert. I'd like to ask you, Louis. I would be honored since you edited the cover song that Kristen and I did. Am I the only one by Aaron Lewis? I didn't ask you because I know how busy you are, and I'm like, this is going pro. Like my song, I worked it out with God. This song is going to number 1. It's not just going to be something on YouTube, for the truther community. Like the world will. I worked it out with God, and he's blessed me with all amazing people. And Joe, I didn't expect. I'm glad I had a little time. I didn't want to come on with like tears in my eyes. I didn't expect that. Thank you, and it was an honor to be a part of the Unity song. Thank you for those. Thank you for those amazing words. But Louis, I would like to ask you. If you would, it would be my honor. I'm cracking the whip, and I was going to release the song on my birthday, September 10th, because that's when I was saved, and that's what the story is and the song is about. I'm cracking the whip for September 3rd when you launch the tour. I don't know if I could be there. There's a lot of moving parts here, but I would love if we would release the song to the world at the first Unity tour on September 3rd. Everything will be ready, the music video and everything.
I appreciate that because what many of you don't know is I had a talk in the background with Trent Tenner, and I was asking him to do that. And he's just like, I don't know if that's possible based on time constraints, so on and so forth. So absolutely, if you can make it, my commitment is to do it. I think I've listened to your song. It's incredible. It's perfect for this movement, perfect timing. It's divine. So absolutely. So there's the pressure. Got to get it done.
I'll do it. I don't know if you have a minute. If I re-emailed it to Robert, it's literally a minute little teaser. If you want to, if you don't have time, I understand. But no one of a big crowd like this has heard this song. It's just been getting emailed and stuff. If not, totally cool. We'll wait for September 3rd for the entire song.
Actually, I think I have it scheduled to play that teaser on Monday, which probably actually will probably be a larger audience than this one right here. So that's when we're going to tease everybody with it, and then we'll build up to it so they know what to look for September 3rd.
I might redo something special. I'm getting some video from the music video tonight, so I will make sure how I will put like a minute, maybe a minute and 20 seconds together, especially for Monday. I did not know that.
Beautiful. Yeah, it'll be a treat. I appreciate that.
And if I may, I haven't been doing anything with taking care of my father, but you know that I have rememberyouroath.com on the menu bar, which will go hand in hand. I really made it to work hand in hand because it's just to connect patriots together and then get them to remember your oath, because we have work to do. No one's coming to save us. I'll leave that for another day. But I have patriotfinder.earth, and you just surf by you surf by zip code. You don't put personal information, and I want to promote that because I want to help patriots find patriots. You search by 5, 10, 20 miles, 100 miles, no personal information, and then you can friend somebody, because we have to get together, because we the people have to do this job. That's the part. Unity is great, but work is important, and this all goes hand in hand. So that's patriotfinder.earth, and remember your oath is right on the menu bar. So Lewis, before I go, you are I got to be on partial Truth Tour 2, and I think most of 3, and you are undoubtedly, and I don't not just say this on air, I say it to everybody, you're one of the most special people. I knew that you were real. I knew that you would not be disappearing like many of the infiltrators along the way. My heart told me that you were the real deal, and you are one of the most special people in this movement. Thank you for being such a badass warrior. Thank you.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen.
Bye, brother. Appreciate you, man.
Bye-bye.
Hey, there are people in the chat room doing exactly what I really want them to do, and they're putting in which one they're going to be at, and other people can connect with them. So you guys are doing a smart thing. I really appreciate that. That looks like...
Do you have the dates in front of you? If not, I can bring it up and add and screen share.
I don't have the dates in front of me, but yeah. Let's see here.
Hey, can I also, just before Tenor goes away, Tenor, I don't know if you're watching the chat or not, but I wanted to share with you all the love that everybody's sending you in the chat right now.
Hey, I'm still here. I didn't get to see that. Thank you so much.
It's beautiful. So I thought maybe you'd want to say something to them, because they're definitely sending you tons of love.
Oh, it's been I gave everything up to God, and I literally got sent home after the last Truth Tour. I was in California, and I was going to stop outside the Super Bowl and try to trigger whoever I could, but I got sent home by somebody that said, "Get home and take care of your father." So that was, I mean, just losing track. The years and the months are going by, and I solidified a place so I could take my father out of the nursing home, and it was about forgiveness and love, and we healed, and I know that God wanted all of those moments to happen. I stepped out. We're on the top of a mountain. I just recently registered the Mystery Machine about a month ago for a Trump parade, and I knew it was time. I knew I wasn't done. I knew the Mystery Machine was not done. And then the Unity Tour came, and I said, okay, how am I going to pull this off with my father? Like, I got to get him better, because I got to carry him into the RV. I got to make some, and the plan was for us to bond, for me to, the story I believe is people should be doing for their loved ones and homes and stuff like that. This is all about love, really, at the end of the day. And so I had to do that. And he passed just a week or so. We just laid him to rest yesterday. And we did what we had to do so I could share that with people. And now I get to go on the Truth Tour and do what I'm supposed to be doing. So thank you, everybody. I love you.
That's awesome. He's with you anyway, brother.
All right. Wow. That
was Michelle Stapley with those kind words.
Yep.
We're going to bring her on soon too.
Yep.
Robert, how about I show that screen you were just talking about?
Okay.
See if I can. I'm going to make some adjustments here.
Yeah, it doesn't look good at all on this side.
No, it will in just a second. Hang in there, Skippy.
Hey.
How are we doing now?
Let me get that out of the way and that out of the way. And now we have the screen up. There we go.
All right. Now, this is the Unity Tour, folks. These are the stops. And I know you bad people. Many of you just listen to us in the background, and you're not looking at the video right now. I get it. I understand completely. You're multitasking. You still want to support us, so you're kind of hearing us while you're cooking dinner. No problem. I'll read them out to you because that's how much we love you. So, we're going to start in Jacksonville, Florida on September 3rd, then go to Dothan, Alabama, Jackson, Missouri, Lake Charles, Louisiana, College Station, Texas, Plano, Texas, Lubbock, Texas, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Phoenix, Arizona, Las Vegas, Nevada, Riverside, California, San Diego, California, Anaheim, California, Bakersfield, California, Fresno, California, Sacramento, California, Reno, Nevada, Redding, California, Medford, Oregon, Bend, Oregon, Yakima, Washington, Pullman, Washington, Butte, Montana, Idaho Falls, Idaho, Salt Lake City, Utah, Boulder, Colorado, Cheyenne, Wyoming, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Des Moines, Iowa, Madison, Wisconsin, Springfield, Illinois, Nashville, Tennessee, Lexington, Kentucky, Fort Wayne, Indiana, Lansing, Michigan, Akron, Ohio, Youngstown, New York, Albany, New York, Lebanon, New Hampshire, Portland, Maine, Lowell, Massachusetts, Hartford, Connecticut, White Plains, New York, Trenton, New Jersey, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Richmond, Virginia, Durham, North Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina. I'm getting tired, so tired. Macon, Georgia, and ending up in Tampa, Florida. Not Tampa on Tim, Tampa, Florida.
Hey, I live in Tampa. Come on.
He lives in Tampa. Hey, Robert, I don't know when we're on, can they hear the other people speaking in the background?
Yes, they can. Anyone who speaks is on the broadcast.
Awesome.
Yep.
Fantabulous.
Hey,
how about we?
I've already promised somebody. Can't break a promise.
I'm going to shut my trap. Let's see if we're on the same page.
Another member of the Geiger family is
I
going
was
to join
right.
us.
Yes,
there we
go.
Win.
I win. Marjorie Taylor Greene coming on screen.
Christine Geiger joins us. Hello, Christine. So good to see you.
I can't believe Joe called you Marjorie Taylor Greene. Was it Joe said that? Who said that? Where is
Christine,
she unmuted?
You're muted. You need to unmute.
Oh, it's Christine. I thought it was Michelle coming on. I'm always confused.
There we go. There we go.
There's the
Didn't you catch that?
Counter.
Oh, okay.
What the problem is.
Welcome, Christine.
Hi,
we really
Christine.
appreciate having you here. Thank you so much for taking time today. I know you've got a lot on your plate. Oh boy, you do a lot of stuff for us, and it's all so appreciated.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So, was that Elvis? Did you just channel Elvis?
Maybe.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So it's interesting about Christine. So Bruce knows I'm a pain in the ass. Joe now knows I'm a pain in the ass with what I request. Lisa has to deal with me. Poor Robert. I just have to apologize to Robert all the time because of everything I'm requesting. We got to do this, got to do this. Poor Christine really has dealt with it so much. She's actually finally cried for help, which I wish she would have done months ago. She finally said, help me. It's just too much. And then we got her some help. So Christine, you are absolutely a trooper. We appreciate you. I mean, you're a warrior outside of this, but we appreciate everything you do for us for sure.
Yeah. I'm really excited about the tour. I think it's the time, it's exactly what we need in this movement. I'm just so very grateful to be a part of it. I'm looking at the calendar to see what dates that I can attend and caravan with you. Awesome. Who knows? Maybe I'll even speak at one about what's been going on with the First Amendment and my journey to protect that for not just myself, but for everybody in the United States. So.
Yeah, not only does she help us out, guys, she's an actual fighter. She's in the fight.
Oh,
right?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You're so I just call Christine the trigger.
The
trigger. she gets all the woke people from Michigan triggered immediately. It's hilarious.
Oh, it's getting very, very interesting around here. We've got some wild things happening. We were supposed to have a court date next week, and the Court of Claims Administrative Law Judge Mead, he's given us a real hard time. He did not give us a ruling today about whether or not we can have jury trial, as the Supreme Court ruled we should be able to have. So, I mean, things are just interesting all the way around.
Wow. It's not fun, but if you need us, if you need to get us the word out, you always have a platform.
Thank you. Thank you very much, you guys. And I appreciate you inviting me tonight.
Appreciate you a bunch.
You do so much for us. We appreciate you, Christine. Thank you. We feel indebted to you.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Now we can bring on the one you thought we were going to bring on, because I just promised.
Hold on. We will in just a second. Put her on pause. I'd like to make her laugh and stir in the background.
Okay.
So see, she is. It's working already. Anyways, so people are asking. They're like, some people are a little bit frustrated. Oh man, you're not close enough to me. We get it, guys. We understand. But just think about this. Bruce, myself, and Andrew are traveling 11,000 miles. So if you guys can maybe travel a few hundred, you know what I mean? Maybe it'll be worth it to you. But we did our best. That's why we are going to 50 cities to get as much ground. And our goal was to be within 200 to 300 miles from everybody. I know we weren't successful everywhere. There's going to be somebody in the boondocks that can't make it. But just so you know, we really, really tried when putting this map together. So if you got to drive a little bit extra, do it. I think you'll absolutely love, and it'll be worth the experience for sure. And it's free, so it will cost you gas, but that's about it.
Excellent. I have no reason not to show up. I mean, to get a handshake from Lewis or a hug or a selfie with him, come on. What more do you need, right? All right. Our next guest is Michelle Stapley. Michelle, so good to see you, and I love your hair.
Thank you so much. Hold on just a second, Lewis. I'm going to use the bathroom, okay?
Hi, she cracking me up.
Oh, geez.
It's awesome to see you. So Michelle just came on to the team, but
Right.
she's been friends for a while. One of the most dynamic people that I know. Just her spirit is awesome. She's so friendly and so lovely and so helpful. And she actually reached out to us, if I remember, and said, hey, how can I help? And then she went on vacation. No, but she's working and she's starting to put it together, which we really, really appreciate. So welcome to the team, Michelle.
Thank you so much. The friendship in itself is an honor and a blessing and a gift beyond. And, this is just what happens when you start becoming active and partaking. You create these phenomenal divine relationships, and they grow to this standpoint. I've been in the seats at the tours, and I've been, the individual, the attendee, and never in a million years did I ever think that not only would I be a personal friend, but that now I would be on this end of it and meeting all of these fabulous people and getting this once in a lifetime opportunity to be a part of this. And of course, it comes from none other than Lewis. This is Lewis through and through, and Elli. And so I'm beyond grateful, for this tour in itself and all the work that is, being put into this, and that it is a free event. Anyone, that's watching that has attended any of these events, it can cost an arm and a leg if you're traveling, if you have to stay room accommodations, and then the event itself. And, this is free. So I just want to, tell all of your friends, your family, there's no reason, not to come. And you're going to meet so many beautiful, amazing, like-minded people, and probably, a lifetime friendship, somewhere in the mix. And I'm so excited about the caravan as well. I just think that will be so much fun and such high vibrations all around. So I thank you all, for letting me be a part of this with you. It will definitely go down in the books as, one of the greatest moments in my life, for sure.
Well, thank you. And I thank you for manifesting that right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So good to have you on the team, Michelle. I'm really excited to see what transpires, because we've got a lot to do going forward. And, there's nothing like having a team full of heart-centered people, as Joe was mentioning. It's really true. This team is like none other. And like you, I was, in the seats too, and never did I think I would be part of this. I thought, well, I'd be a speaker at the finale events. And all of a sudden, Lewis and I really connected, and, I started to do more and more, and here I am, doing the show every day with him. So, it's really divinely guided, and it's so much fun to be able to be making a difference, because what else can we do? We got to do everything we can, use our gifts, use our skills to step up and to really inform people that, hey, we've got to do something here. We've got to take this country back. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you, everyone. And before I get off real quick, I just needed to share that someone in the chat thinks Matt Geiger is really cute.
Makes
I
two
get it
of
a lot.
us.
I get it a lot. I get it all the
Yeah,
time.
I know, you stud.
3 of us.
Awesome.
Too fun.
And he's a
Love
good
you,
cook.
Michelle. Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you, Michelle.
Awesome. Hey, we have one. I believe we only have one left that we haven't spoken to yet. So let's get this set up real quick here. Ooh.
Talk about sexy.
Let me get the shot centered so it looks good. Hey, guess who's coming up next? A guy
gotta
you
be the
know really
fountain of
well.
truth.
He's the other half of the Two Wild and Crazy Guys show.
That's right.
Yeah.
Or two dudes chilling.
Two dudes
Robert keeps
chilling.
trying to rename our show, Allan. It's just so disrespectful to you.
I love it. Oh, I love that.
Allan, welcome. Good to see you.
Hey, hi guys. Nice to see you. I kind of got in here a few minutes late today. I've been traveling a long commute to do the show with Lewis the last 3 weeks, and so it's been a difficult time. I had to get back because I have this coach that's helping me with do some time travel and teleportation stuff that I was trying to manifest so that I could do for the tour. So it was a 3-hour commute last night, and so I was tired. So I got back from my teleportation class today. So I might try it out later. But it's great being with listening to everybody today. It's been a very sensitive and emotional and endearing conversation. Listening to people, it's really grateful to be able to listen to what the people have said that's in your team.
Robert, I talk to this guy every day. You got to take it away.
I gotta say, Allan, what are your plans for this particular tour? Because this is a very different tour than the Truth Tour. I know we all do the same thing. We all call it the Truth Tour, right? Because that's what we're used to. You have to get into a new name now. It's TUT, Tut. Just think of the King of all tours, the King Tut Tour, and you got it. You'll remember it better that way.
Yeah, I'm definitely committed to two legs of the tour.
Okay.
And there's a possibility that if my energy and stamina is up to par, I could throw in some others. So I know that there's two phases that I'll be there, and possibly more. But right now I do know that there's 2 phases.
Okay.
2 different. Really excited and to see the energy of all the people in the audience, in the chat and that are participating on the team, I can tell it's going to be a really great time, really high vibe.
No question. Yep. No question.
Yeah, absolutely. But so this is I'm the last person in.
Yeah, we'll probably bring everybody up to finalize it, and then who knows, play a Madonna video. Joke.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Is that what we're gonna do? I mean, really?
Yeah.
No,
It's
Taylor
gonna
Swift.
it's gonna be it'll be Vogue.
Thank you, Allan.
Thank you.
All right, let's go back to the core here. We've got the Poppy Man is back. So, Bruce, you have a lot of hard deadlines ahead of you. Are you going to make sure Esther is in tip-top shape? You've got, 9 days now?
Well, today's the 15th, so there's like 2 weeks and a couple of days. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, business.
What the heck? Oh my God, the teleportation machine works. It's incredible. Who is that? What?
class is amazing.
Wow.
I want to be on that class. Do you teach me?
Allan, is that a doppelganger? Is that really Allan Felton?
It's a teleportation device.
Holy shit.
It's helping my commute.
I'm afraid. You need to back off.
Two guys chilling teleportation.
Now your jacuzzi's got a fountain.
It's the hot tub time machine. You got it.
Oh my Lord!
Got a fountain. Nice.
The time machine works. There's proof right there, folks. Oh Lord!
Here's who's left on our team. Hey guys.
We're still here.
That's some of the beautiful people that were here.
Yeah, we had a few more that had to run off because they've got lives and they got things they got to get done. And I know Lewis is giving them to-do lists, updating every 20 minutes their
lives,
lists. So.
schmives.
We give up our lives for the truth tours all the time. So we're all in.
Well, I definitely want to say one thing, Robert. First, accolades to you and how hard you work. And as of late, I've pretty much asked Robert, can you just take everything off my shoulders in regards to the news that we do and some other things, because this is we have to do the Unity tour correctly, right? And if my name is behind it, we're going to do it correctly. So I am hammering down, and Robert has been phenomenal support in the background, and everybody that's here right now have been supportive. I don't want to forget our admins and moderators, because our admins and moderators on every channel that we have, and they have to deal with a lot. I mean, we got a massive troll attack today. They are epic, and they're on it, and they're so consistent. And then you have all the people that have already volunteered. I'm no exaggeration. I have a feeling by the time this is done, we'll have somewhere between maybe 150 and 200 people in support of this Unity tour across the nation. And that is really humbling and really special that people are, I think they're getting it. And the reality is, I know we want to wait for a President Trump or somebody to come in on a white horse, and I understand, is it the cabal, is it the good guys, who's winning, who's doing what, and it's all messed up. But ultimately, I think our message is permeating, Robert, and it is up to us, we the people. So when we the people get in action and take care of business, at minimum, we control the timeline. And what I mean by that, the timeline of how long this is going to take to happen, right? At minimum, we do that. So I would say anybody that's frustrated things aren't going the way you want to, just participate a little bit more, and I get how frustrating and how hard it can be. But if you truly, truly believe that we the people can make the difference, you're part of we the people. So appreciate everybody that's already participated. And yes, as Michelle said, this is epic. We are manifesting an outcome that will be second to none. And the difference that shows up, participates, or even somebody that maybe forwards a post on the Unity tour, you're all part of that quantum connection that we need to take this over the finish line. So we've got this.
We do have this, and this is a song they asked me to play. It's
they,
a
them.
It's a they. Hey they.
Hey Robert, let's finish with everybody on the screen if you can.
I can.
Especially during the song, we had most of them were dancing. So why don't you pull up "I'm So Excited" and we'll finish off with that, or we can finish off with how about our favorite Lee Greenwood song?
Oh. I don't have that one queued, so I can't just jump there. But yeah, that would be a good idea. But we have the regular outro. Man. We can play that.
Oh yeah, we can play the outro. Just you don't have to show the video portion of it.
Well, I don't know how I would do that here.
See what I do to Robert? See, and then I go like this. Hey, you got the skill. Handle it.
Hey,
I'm just the idea guy.
This is the manifester.
He's the manifest. He comes up with the ideas. I got to scramble to figure it out.
Exactly.
Well, I always said this was our Q tribe. and Lewis was our Q-tip. So
Exactly. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
brother.
Uh,
Too much
I
fun.
can't say I'll miss your jokes,
meds are
Kevin.
kicking in. My meds are kicking in. It's so good.
Your meds are kicking in. Exactly.
They untwisted his insides, but his mind is still twisted.
Yeah.
Yes.
For everybody that doesn't know, I basically had a birth defect that we didn't find out until just recently. All my colons and everything, all my innards were in the wrong spot. So they basically did a brave heart surgery and disembalmed me, put it all back. And then now they want to cut my neck because they found out I got a constricted artery in my neck or something. So I'm trying to do that after the tour because I don't want to miss the tour.
Wow.
But I did put in a special request for Allan for Kevin not to show his scar. So everybody needs to send me a thank you message.
I did that. But I'm going to be infamous, though. I did make the textbooks for all the surgeons from now on. Patient 57-year-old male for the student surgeons learning.
wow.
Because it was
That's
so
awesome.
rare. So I definitely left a bigger dent in the world on that foot rather than the couch and the bed. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
From now on, that condition's called the Pasco.
yeah.
What's wrong with you? I got Pascoitis.
Well, and when they banned Christmas, Pasco meant Merry Christmas in Filipino. So we were saying Merry Pasco for the
oh
season.
no, I love it.
Otherwise,
Pasco. How funny.
That's too cool.
otherwise, Tara and I are actually getting married on this one. So
That's awesome.
So it's going to be a great one. Lewis usually goes all out for my birthday. This time it's for my wedding.
Awesome.
Exactly. I'll be practicing your vows.
There you go. Flew me in so I don't screw them up.
Exactly.
All right. This is so much fun. I wish we could just keep doing it, but that's all. At some point, all things have to come to an end, right, Lewis?
Yep. And everybody, awesome. Appreciate everybody here, guys. This is going to be epic. We're still a little bit over 2 weeks away, so a lot of work to be done. But just think about who we're working for. Not just we, the people. We're working for all the generations to come. And I have a feeling you're all going to be written in the history books, the right history books.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Well, Lewis, we need to get you on TrueStream real soon too to promote the tour, and whoever else you feel needs to be part of that. By all means, you're welcome. Lisa will probably set that up.
Yeah, not if you're on it, Joe.
Joe, I'll get a hold of you about it.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah, Christine does all my appointments.
Thank you, Christine. Whenever, we'll make it happen very soon. Whatever you need.
Okay, I'll get a hold of you.
She vets everybody, and then she asks you to send a deposit to me.
I'll send a headshot, a resume,
exactly.
and I'll skip the headshot. I might be better
and
off.
Just send a GIF. Wink, wink.
Bruce,
Awesome.
anything you want to share before we wrap?
I'm just excited, man. It's all about this tour is about love and action. Just real quickly share 3 rules to live by. I do Mindset Monday. 3 rules to live by. Number 1, love requires action. If you love your country, you got to do some action. If you love your spouse, it requires some action. You just can't say it. We're done with the lip service. Number 2, sorry requires change. If you're sorry about something you've done, you got to change. You just can't do it over and over again. You got to make some change. And let's see, love, trust requires proof, right? If people say, trust me, and they're constantly screwing you, there's going to be some proof. You got to, I'm in the sales business most of my life, and I have this little saying. I said, chances are given, trust is earned. I just need one chance to earn your trust. You can use that one, Matt, for your new marketing campaign. So fantastic. I'm excited. We're going to have so much fun.
Lewis, you want to wrap us up?
I can't. I think Bruce did a phenomenal job.
I think he did.
No better ending than that. Let's just let everybody wave us out. And are we playing music out?
Yeah, we're going to play the outro. I think that's where we'll go.
All right, cool. Appreciate everybody. God bless everybody. Robert, thank you for putting this together. Bruce, that was awesome.